Coach, last week was a bye week. Just go through some of the things that you worked on this past bye week with your team.
Well, last week we didn't go every day. Gave the guys a chance to rest, get their legs back up under them. Just a good chance to just sit back, get a lot of mental reps. As a staff, we met. We were able to, come up with a good game plan, and just get focused and let some of our wounds heal up, and just get focused for this week and for the task at hand. Well, anytime that you face the defending state champs, it's going to be a hostile environment, great crowd. Me and my staff was able to go down there this past Friday and witness, the atmosphere. It's a great high school atmosphere. So just letting our kids know, hey, get them in the mindset, you got to be ready to play 4 quarters. Play discipline, play within their skill set. Don't try to do too much. And hey, for those 2.5 hours, just do our job.
Thank you, Coach.
We focus on team building. We did a lot of team building exercises with the guys, and we did some character education situations. Brought in some speakers and rest, a lot of rest. And on the field, as far as the football stuff, just focus on fundamentals, just getting back to the basics. And my thing is, a week before the playoffs, a lot of times we was fortunate this year to have a bye week, but we kind of self-scouted ourselves and focus on the mistakes and some areas that we're weak in, and try to find out why, and try to get better at those areas and continue to whatever our strengths are, continue to build on that also. So we was able to get some rest. I thought it was really good, very positive. The thing in the bye week that kind of make you nervous, just want to for where we were as a football team, to try to keep the momentum going. Of course, they just 6A, defending 6A state champions. It's going to be a tough environment. They really had a great season, over the last 3-4 years. Those as a program, and the players that's on the team, especially the seniors, they don't know how to lose. So we got to go in there with the mindset of, just playing Carver football. The guys have really had a great week so far this week, and everything's been so positive. And we just look forward to, just getting down there, competing hard, and, having a chance. When you go on the road in the playoffs, especially a team, you just want to have a chance to win the game in the 4th quarter, and that's our goal. So we just got to, minimize, of course, all season for us, just minimize turnovers. We don't turn the football over. We're a pretty good football team. So we've been focusing on that the last 2 weeks, and, going into that environment, you can't go on the road and turn it over. So we got to create some turnovers and minimize those, and just enjoy the environment. It's a great environment for high school football, and a great experience. I think for the kids to face a 6A defending state champion, I think is really good, a good experience for them. And then to come out victorious is going to be really good. So we look forward to the opportunity.
Well, like Coach Grissom said, we got a lot of rest. We did some things away from the field to try to relax the guys. We took them to a movie on Monday. We actually played an offense versus defense kickball game on Tuesday. They went really well. And then had 2 good fundamental practices on Wednesday and Thursday. Friday we did a short, almost like a normal Thursday run-through practice, and just to maintain our focus and our sharpness. Try to get their legs back under them. We're hoping we play 5 more weeks, and so I thought we had a great week. The kids were really refreshed. Several kids made comments about how their legs felt better, and they really were excited about getting a little rest and being able to maintain football at the same time. So I thought it was a good week for us. Well, I think all 3 of us, our draw is tough for the first round. That region from top to bottom is really good. Saraland's the number 14. They were in the state finals 2 years ago against Clay Chalkville, and that year they were the 4th seed. Beat Opelika in the first round at Opelika. So this is a group that's very dangerous. They're very well coached. Jeff Kelly's the head coach, does a great job. They've got some really talented guys. They've got a tailback that's about 240 pounds, and they like to run the ball with him. And then their quarterback is a Stanford commit. So, offensively, they're a pretty good football team. Defensively, they're not very big, but they do a lot of things with their front to give you problems. They do a lot of movement and do a great job of scheming you up. So, this is a game where we've got to play well to win. It's not a typical 1 versus 4 first-round matchup, where you can kind of sleepwalk through it. It's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a 4-quarter game. Look for them to come out with a lot of intensity and enthusiasm to start the game. They've got experience on the road winning big games. So we'll have to weather that storm, and then if we can settle into the game and do the things that we do well, we'll be okay. But it's going to be should be a great atmosphere. They travel well. Looking for a big crowd. Great Friday night.
I think the team started the game playing real well. All week we talked about not playing the tradition of Prattville, but playing the team that they're putting on the field this year, and that's kind of how we approach the whole week. We understand that they have great tradition, and I wanted to make sure that the guys didn't get too hyped over what used to happen instead of just playing the group that we had on the field. We spent a lot of week, just talking about every week, just being sound, just being fundamentally sound, understanding your scheme. Prattville is a squad that you knew you were going to have to play ball because they're Prattville. So, just the name itself just, going to lend you a good game. So I think the guys prepared well, and we went out and executed. The only thing that bothered me, we've kind of just not played well late. We've kind of just think we have games in hand and not finishing games, and we're heading into the playoffs. So that was a big draw for me to see us not play well in the fourth quarter after we was up 21-0 to 14-0, and we didn't play well in the fourth quarter. Then when they scored, then we responded and scored. But my thing is, I want us to just be consistent and stay on the same level, playing the same way every down, no matter what quarter it is. And that's what we got to have an understanding of. You going into the playoff, you mess around and you don't play the fourth quarter, you'll be at home, So we've talked about just being consistent throughout the game, and I think I got the message over this past week. We're doing some of the same things that we did, during the regular season. I think the main thing is our energy level, the coach's energy level, the players' energy level. I kind of challenged everybody to go to the next level in practice. And what I meant by that is I wanted everybody to have kind of game speed in practice so that when we get in the actual playoff game, then we're playing above average ball, And that's the biggest thing when you go into the playoff. Can you get your players to, to understand that you cannot make mistakes. You have to keep the ball in front of you. You have to be able to run the football in the playoffs. And so a lot of things we talked about were just being consistent also in the playoffs and raising your energy level. Every play has to be 120%, or else you can end up at home. There's no tomorrow when you're in the playoffs. So I think those are the things that we're consistently talking about every day. Had a good Sunday practice, which we treated like Monday. Had a good practice on Monday. So today we'll try to come in and try to do some of the same things, make sure that, we understand the scheme. It's a big special teams day for us since we won't get our Wednesday. So the biggest part is just making sure that we're sound in our kicking game, and the special teams are going to play a big part. And not playing Daphne's tradition also now, because Daphne has a tradition where they've always won, and been in the state final, semifinal. So we're trying to make sure that we don't play their tradition, but playing the team on the field also. All right, Poise fans, Thursday night, 7 p.m. Come out and support everybody in the city. I think we're the only city game going, maybe the only Thursday playoff game going in the state. Come out and support the Poise. We need that energy. Go Poise.
All right, Friday night against a very good Saraland team. We need a big crowd to come out. They're going to bring a big crowd to the bowl. Come support your T-Birds. Let's get that first playoff win in school history.
Friday night, Spanish Fort, defending 6A state champion. Look forward to all the Wolverine fans, getting on the road and supporting us. It's going to be a big, huge game, nice crowd, and we need, our kids feed off the energy of our fans. So we look forward to everybody, green and gold, getting on the road and supporting us. Go Wolverines!
All right, Friday night. Need everyone from the Empire to hop in your car, head 65 south, go to Mobile, come out and support your volunteers. Need to see you there.